Rest. I'm not sure we've ever needed it more. It's been a challenging year with the war raging in the south, and we didn't think we could risk getting stuck out of the country if the airport closed. The solution? A beachy vacation in Netanya. We got an Airbnb and spent 4 days swimming in the Mediterranean Sea.
Thank you for joining us in Netanya with our family. I am Callie Mitchell, and this is my YouTube channel. I will not keep silent.
With its stunning 9 miles worth of beaches, Netanya is a popular vacation destination for both Israelis and Europeans. It's one of Israel's modern cities, established in 1929. It's named after Nathan Strauss, who is one of the owners of Macy's. But Netanya is located in the biblical region of Sharon, which is referenced in 1 Chronicles, Isaiah, and Song of Solomon. Here we're taking in a beautiful view of Sironit Beach, which is the most popular tourist beach in Netanya. We chose the smaller and less crowded Onot Beach because it was much closer to our apartment. Every morning we set up our sunshade and then we jumped in the sea. The sandstone cliffs are natural and they align most of the coast of Israel. On top of the cliffs here in Netanya, you'll find a promenade that showcases the stunning views of the beaches.
We're so happy to be on vacation. Are you happy to be on vacation? We had a nice day swimming in the ocean today.
Did you get it? Oh, okay.
You're being so nice.
Everyone say hi!
This is my first time being at this one. They're so nice.
This place feels like Gan Soccer, if we were to come to Gan Soccer on Shabbat. Everyone's out.
We are here at the Scotsman and I ordered my favorite fish when we go out to eat in Israeli restaurants. It's called St. Peter's fish because it is the fish that the disciples caught in the Sea of Galilee. It's a tilapia that's local to this region. It's the fish that Yeshua ate after he resurrected. I ordered it fried and it tastes a lot like flounder. But as you can see, it has the head and the tail. Don't let it scare you. St. Peter's fish is delicious and it is a must try if you ever visit Israel.
We just finished our dinner at the Scotsman and we're going to go get some ice cream and then head back to the apartment.
After dinner, we walked home through Kikar Atzmaot, or Independence Square. Independence Square is the cultural center of Netanya. It was given its name after the War for Independence in 1948. Today, it's a pedestrian shopping and restaurant district where you can find many different fountains, including the splash pad. It's also extremely pet-friendly. We brought our sheltie Kinamon, which is Hebrew for cinnamon, and we were amazed by how many dogs we saw all over the square.
I do.
Local Israelis in Netanya are primarily French, Russian, and Moroccan. Though the city draws in tourists from all over Europe, but you'll find signs and cuisine that matches the culture of the variety of people groups present in the city.
We really enjoyed the view of the sea at night from the promenade. It's a really great location for bike riding and running, or even just a peaceful walk with a beautiful view. Most of our time on the promenade was in the morning when we would take our dog out for a walk. Back at the apartment, we noticed that the sea was filled with sailboats. And I thought it might be a nice time to do a little teaching about the Mediterranean Sea from Scripture. We're really enjoying the beauty of the sea this morning. The Mediterranean Sea actually has an important role in Scripture. If you look in Numbers 34, verse 6, we see here, "For the western border you shall have the great sea and its coast. This shall be your western border." So the Lord declared the Mediterranean Sea to be the western border of the land that He promised to Abraham and his descendants through Isaac and Jacob. And we know that there hasn't been a time in history when Israel has occupied or taken possession of the entirety of the land that the Lord promised the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But it will one day happen in the millennial kingdom. But we should also continue to pray that at some point the borders of Israel will increase, because the Lord really does love establishing the people in the land. In Jeremiah 32:41, the Lord tells us, "I will rejoice in doing them good, and I will plant them in this land in faithfulness with all my heart and all my soul." This is the only thing that Scripture tells us the Lord is doing with all of His heart and all of His soul, is planting the people of Israel in the land of Israel. And also what's significant about the Mediterranean Sea is that when Yeshua returns, when His feet land on the Mount of Olives, it will split in two. And Zechariah 14:8 tells us, "On that day, living water shall flow from Jerusalem, half of them to the eastern sea, and half to the western sea. It shall continue in summer as in winter." So here where it refers to the eastern sea, that would be the Mediterranean Sea. In Scripture, the Mediterranean Sea is also called Yam HaGadol, which means the Great Sea. So here we are at the Great Sea. And it really is a great sea. The geography of the Mediterranean Sea has the benefit of connecting East, West, and even North Africa. And probably where we benefit most from the Mediterranean influence is in Israeli cuisine. Here we're enjoying schnitzel, hummus, and Greek salads at the beach. The sea is extremely comfortable for swimming this time of year. The temperature is around 85 degrees Fahrenheit or 29 Celsius, which might even be a little bit too warm for some people. And the tidal range is really small at only approximately 30 centimeters or 1 foot between low tide and high tide. Netanya is just far enough away from Gaza to the south and Lebanon to the north to have remained peaceful and calm throughout the last 9 months of war. And that's partly why we chose this location for our family vacation this summer. We hope you all have enjoyed seeing some highlights from our family vacation in Netanya this summer. And maybe it even inspired some of you to come here and visit sometime. Netanya would be a great addition to the very end of a long and busy pilgrim tour to Israel because it is such a restful environment. We really enjoy sharing our life in Israel with all of you. And if you enjoy it too, please make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell and share our content with a friend. And remember, for Zion's sake, do not keep silent. Thank you so much for standing with Israel during this time. See you next video.